What's going on, everybody? Yeah, this is MovieJohn in the newly remodeled movie room. But today we're not talking about the movie room. We're talking about filming in stores.
What's going on, gangsters? Woo!
I watch a lot of YouTubers, and some of them got it down pretty good, and some don't. Filming in stores or something else. Some people just can't do. Some people don't talk a whole lot. They're quiet. I've actually done it before. Just depends on what time of day you go in a store. I like to do it early in the mornings when I get up real early and when there ain't a whole lot of people in the stores. Or sometimes you can do it a little bit later, but then you get, interference with people and talking and kids crying and all that shit, you know what I mean? I've seen some videos where, people will film and stuff at their house, and they do so great at their house and stuff, showing their things and stuff. And then when they go out and about, they don't do so good. They kind of shy away from talking a whole lot, or they'll just be in the Walmart toy section or the movie section and just kind of showing stuff and, talking a little bit there and there. I know it is kind of hard to do, especially when you first start, doing YouTube and stuff. Myself, I find it hard doing by myself. Now, if I'm with somebody like Rousey or a friend of mine or anything, I've done better, it seems like, because, hey, I'm just talking to them, I'm talking to you, I'm filming. Here recently, we just went to Big Lots, and, every once in a while, you have people look at you and stuff like you're crazy. It's 2020, people. I mean, people have cameras everywhere on their phones and stuff, and people film all kinds of stuff. So why not film hanging out in a store? Some people get paid this way. I don't even get paid this way to film and stuff, but some people have a job, and one of them is cinema sickness. He don't care. He's so used to it, and after a while, I guess you just really get used to people just looking at you like you're crazy or whatever. But he's actually got banned from one Dollar Tree. I seen in a video where he talked about it. And I don't understand, banned for life, they told him, because if he come back and filmed in their store again, because they kicked him out one time. So last time he did a video near there, he filmed the outside of the store, and that was it. But banned for life, that's just ridiculous. But I have seen other YouTubers be in places like Best Buy. Best Buy don't like you to film for some reason. One guy was filming like at a Target or something one time, and he was just filming the movies, and some guy came up and talked to him, and his name was Spy Cat. If you ever check him out on here, he hasn't done videos in a while, but he used to do some great videos like that, showing off new releases and stuff like that. And somebody came up and talked to him, and he just got pissed off, and he was like, what the hell's the problem? I'm just filming the movies. I'm not filming anybody else in the damn store. And the guy just kept talking, and he's like, you're giving me a hard time. This is my phone. I can do what I want to with it. Sooner or later, maybe there'll be some laws, and maybe they'll have, picture things or something, like signs and stuff outside the store saying you can't film and stuff. But in bigger cities and stuff, people film stuff all the time. But in my area, a little rural area, it's a little different. You don't see too many YouTubers out here filming stuff. But I plan on getting more and more into that kind of stuff. Me and Rousey doing filming, and she's filming, and she's filmed some stuff for her channel at the Dollar Tree before, and she's got weird looks and stuff at her and everything. So I don't know what it is. I just think it's just so weird that somebody's filming and talking to their phone, I guess. So if you're new to YouTube and you want to do that kind of stuff and you want to film stuff, some people film little bits and pieces of stuff, and then they go home and they, I don't know what you call it, but on, editing and stuff, you can, talk over it or whatever and do that kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of videos like that where people didn't want to talk in the store. I edit with KineMaster, and I can do that, and I've done it before. But I did it in a parking lot showing where I was born at an old hospital that was tore down. And the only reason I did that is because it was real windy, and the wind would pick up on the microphone and stuff. But I have seen people do that, and probably some stores, like, if you're doing movie things and stuff like FYE where they play music, it's probably best to do that because you can't get copyrighted when that stuff's in the background. I've seen stuff like that before, and you get a strike or whatever, and you don't want that kind of stuff on your YouTube. So people will do that, or take a friend with you, kind of goof off and have a good time with it. you know, I'm I'm almost 45 years old. Not yet, end of the year. But I don't care. It's whatever, filming stuff here and there or whatever. People gonna look at you, think you're crazy or whatever. Just, managers come up to you and tell you to get out of the store if you don't stop filming. I haven't came across that yet, but maybe one day. I don't do it a whole lot, but people seem to watch more of them videos. They want to see you out. They want to see you shopping for movies, or they want to see you hunting for toys and stuff, or whatever you do, or just out and about anywhere, So who knows? I might do a few more videos where, this last one I did at a storage unit, which that was pretty easy. It was just me and Jared, and film, looking through his stuff or whatever. Flea markets, I've done that too. I'm about to do that again here soon. They're getting ready to have a big flea market if it don't rain for Labor Day coming up. So I have people look at me at flea markets too, because you're filming their stuff that they're selling, and they're probably wondering why the hell you're doing that. But there's a lot of flea market videos out there, and I watch Cinema Sickness do it all the time. And he gets a lot of looks. And sometimes they'll be in the background, and then he'll, I guess when he watches it back, he'll see that somebody was looking at him or whatever. And he will slow it down and show their face looking at him and stuff. And I'm just wondering what these people are thinking about him, because he's kind of loud there sometimes too when he's doing that stuff. So I think it's kind of comical. But filming in stores. What have you endured when you was at a store filming? If you're a YouTuber and you're watching this and you film stuff in stores, if any managers ever came up to you to tell you to quit filming, or people just gave you weird looks or whatever, or if you plan on doing it, use my advice on some of them other things, and give me a comment at the bottom, let me know. And that's the topic for today, filming in stores. Till next time.